All right, thank you for joining us at the Puberman Labs. Today I'm joined by my good friend Rick, who's going to be doing some help with my research. I'm writing a new book, and he's here as my test subject, and he's going to be joining us in the podcast, trying to teach you something as he learns something as well. So Rick, thank you for being here.
Thanks so much for having me, Andy.
All right, so we'll start our discussion today by talking about an optimal morning routine. Rick, is that okay with you?
Yep.
Perfect. So first things first, you're going to want to make sure that your testicles get a direct exposure to UV light. As soon as the rooster cock-a-doodle-doos, make sure that your dick and balls are getting direct exposure to sunlight.
Does that burn?
It burns like hell, but you know what burns more? Your wife sleeping with her yoga trainer. Anyway, next, we go directly into the ice bath.
Just the cock and balls, or?
No. Full body this time, not just cock and balls. This is completely non-negotiable. It's going to be difficult because you're going to have a lot of internal strife about whether or not the pain of the ice bath is worth the pleasure of the dopamine release. You have to block all this out. Similar to how you block out the conversations in your own head about whether or not you were meant to be a woman your entire life.
Interesting.
Right into the ice bath to numb everything, including the urge to throw yourself into rush hour traffic.
Andrew, are you okay?
Next, you're going to go right into your kitchen to start your breath work. Now, your family may try and talk to you and say hi to you, but you're going to want to Wim Hof right in their face. They may be able to smell the alcohol, but gaslight them. They won't know.
So you're in good shape. What's your lifting regimen like?
Right. From here, you're going to want to go into your bedroom, where your bitch wife will still be sleeping. And now I know what you're thinking, and just a quick footnote to the book. The science is still out about whether or not she will ever talk to you again. And unfortunately, the data is inconclusive, but we have scientists working around the clock to try and figure this out. Next, you're going to want to get into a nice combination of meditation, compound movements, and a punishing masturbation routine in order to increase your endorphins. And now I know what you're thinking. Will the sun sting my penis? Yes, most likely, guaranteed. But as good friend of the podcast, David Goggins says, who's going to carry the boats?
You can't carry a boat with your penis.
My followers are very familiar with this routine, as I've been speaking about it for years and years. And this is why I brought in Rick, a member of my wife's PTA group and who science would describe as a beta male. He's a part of a study we're doing at Stanford to see if beta soy cucks can actually develop good habits in a solid morning routine. So tell us, Rick, how the morning's been going.
Basically, my day starts at 6 a.m., helping my 5 children get out of bed, get ready for school, helping my wife, just trying to be a good husband.
6? 6 a.m.?
Yes.
You've been sleeping in?
I mean, I would wake up earlier, but I work the night shift, so I don't get out till 4 a.m., so those 2 hours of sleep are super valuable to me. Yeah,
sounds like someone's not getting enough epinephrine.
Then, I just basically kiss my kids goodbye on their way to school and head to work.
No ice baths, no breath work, no sunlight. Are you even attempting to function at optimal levels?
Yeah, I mean, it's been hard to feel optimal since Jill's father passed away.
Well, perhaps you would have lived longer if you followed my methods.
Oh my god.
Perhaps I went a bit too far there.
Then I head down to my day job as a specialized teacher. I work with Down syndrome kids without limbs.
Oh.
And I also have a Purple Heart, which is why I actually can't do the ice bath because of PTSD. PTSD I got from my mission in Russia.
No, this is bad.
Well, what's actually bad is staring into the eyes of your cold, lifeless former platoon mates withering away in the Siberian tundra.
Well,
now that's bad.
Probably had high levels of dopamine before their passing, but
I wasn't thinking that, Andy. I was thinking about how I'm going to survive without my hands and feet.
Semper Fi to you, my friend. We're going to salute you off today. That's been episode 376 of the Puberman Labs. Rick, thank you so much for being here, and we will see you in the labs next week. Thank you, everyone.